Hey everybody, here's my review on Batman The Dark Knight. Yeah, people, I know it's another stupid voiceover, but my camera needs a DV cord, and they cost about $30, so you know what, I'm gonna be done with that bullshit for a while. The Dark Knight is probably one of the most well-made movies I've seen in my life. I mean, I'm only 15 years old, but still. This movie was so well made, it just shocked the whole audience. There were moments where the audience didn't expect what was about to happen next. There were a whole bunch of moments that I could explain, but really I'm not going to explain all these moments. The Dark Knight was basically the best movie of the year, probably the best movie within the last 5 years at least. This movie is going to gross millions and millions and millions of dollars just in this weekend. I saw it the opening night. A friend of mine that came with my brother and I, he actually saw it that morning at 12 o'clock a.m. So if you're seeing the same movie twice in one day, something is good about it. There's got to be something good. Heath Ledger basically just showed how good of an actor you can be when you really dedicate. I can see why now that he died after playing this role. This role must have been so stressful to play. And I give him so much credit that he put the time and effort into playing it. And rest in peace, Heath Ledger. Christian Bale returns as Batman, doing an excellent job again. Michael Caine returns as Alfred, funny and an excellent job. And Morgan Freeman returns again as Lucius Fox. Now, Katie Holmes doesn't return as Rachel, but the new girl does seem pretty good. She wasn't that bad, but I kind of like Katie Holmes better. But it doesn't really matter, because she isn't a major character in the film. Harvey Dent is pretty good. I'm not sure of his name. He did a pretty good job, and definitely not as good as Christian Bale or Heath Ledger. But you know what? He really shows how good he can act in the movie, too. What I did like about this movie was that they didn't use too much CGI bullshit. They really didn't use too much. They only used it when it was necessary, and you couldn't tell a lot of the time. The effects were great. The storyline was incredible. The writing was great. Action was great. I've never seen better action in a movie. And this isn't a movie you want to bring your little kids to. I saw people bringing their kids. If you're under the age of like 13, maybe 14, you probably shouldn't come to see this movie. It's extremely violent. The only reason why I think it probably didn't get a rated R rating was because there wasn't really a lot of language in it. It was basically PG-13 for all the violence. So just before you bring your kids to this movie, make sure you know what it's all about. This is by far the best superhero movie I've ever seen. It put all the Spider-Man movies to shame. And I'm a fan of Spider-Man, but not as big as I am of Batman. The Spider-Man movies were satisfying. This movie was incredible. Everything was in good taste. The comedy came at the right time. Michael Caine, he's a great actor to work with, and I can tell through watching this movie. He just makes everything better by, his little jokes every now and then. Morgan Freeman, you need to have him as Lucius Fox, because could you really picture anybody else playing that part? And he plays the part really well. He also adds in a few laughs too. Like I said, Heath Ledger as the Joker is phenomenal. And he actually can make you laugh a few times. And he will deliver moments to the crowd when you go that just shock the crowd completely. And he will have the crowd laughing. It's extremely funny. At the same time, very dramatic and very exciting, this movie. So, for an overall rating, on my scale of 1 to 4, this movie is getting 4 stars. Thank you for watching this review. I'm sorry again for another voiceover. I'll be doing on-screen reviews. You'll be seeing me. I actually did tape my review last night on my camera, but when looking for firewires, they were too expensive. So thank you, and Batman the Animated Series review should be here soon. So, see you later.